Hello everyone and welcome once again to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we paid our first visit to Fort Dawnguard. We will be back several times. We also found a lot of good important stuff and offloaded a bunch of that good important stuff. Now we're exploring our way north along the very eastern border of the province. There's yet again Imperial soldiers with a Stormcloak prisoner. We've only seen that about 1,000,000,000 times. One thing I do want to do right quick is get something on our map that will almost certainly be literally the last thing we do in the entire game. But nonetheless, it's convenient to discover the location now. Or perhaps after we deal with these frostbite spiders anyway. As with many things, there isn't actually a good, clearly marked path up to the last vigil. It's that campsite over there to the east. But there are nonetheless goodies to find. We got a bear too. Don't come at me. Butthole. Come on, Lydia. Too much standing and blocking, Lydia. Take a swing. It's been like 30 seconds since she took a swing. She's bashed a few times. There you go. Again. There you go. Keep it going. Kill cammed. Spiders down too. Good. And see, that's all I want. I think I grabbed some frostbite venom I didn't mean to. Force of habit with the take all button. You know how it is. Anyway, make your way up this path until you see that set of rocks off to the right. That's the landmark I choose. Where we can find an iron vein here. If we continue over into the hills, we find as good a path as we're going to, right about here. And that's not true of everything. Oh, we got some wolves here. Better deal with them. Anyway, we just need to get up to the plateau level where there's snow. And then suddenly there are very nice paths to continue upward. So once we're on the snow level, look around right here at the edge for another iron vein. Guess it's a little farther this way. Shouldn't be an issue, however. And if we head north, tucked away right there at the base of the steep, unscalable rocks, there's another ore vein. Then back here, if we look to the west, right behind these rocks, or I'm sorry, to the east, not the west, there's yet another iron ore vein. Then if we head to the south, suddenly you can actually see a pretty well-defined path up to the last vigil, which will only be here if you have Dragonborn installed. One of the few aspects of that expansion that isn't on Solstheim. Right now there's just going to be a frost troll or two here. We can get it on our map, which of course takes it off the discoverable locations list. So last vigil is off. And now we deal with the frost troll. And we wonder, we ponder the eternal question, where the fuck is Lydia? She was with me here. All I did was run up a path. Looks like I'm going to have to bring the troll down to her. Where is it? No, but seriously though, where did it go? Let's see, we got some boots here. And somewhere we have a disappearing troll. Ah, there it is. You can see a tent here that apparently collapsed or was smashed in or something, and has still has a skeleton in it. He doesn't want to leave. That's a problem, because Lydia doesn't want to come up. Fuck. Come on, Lydia. What's your problem? We'll wait till it settles down, then we'll fast travel to the vigil. Maybe that'll solve the problem. Oh, now you'll come with me. And now apparently you won't.
Right behind you. What do you need? Lead on.
I just need you to follow me. It's not rocket science. It's all I ever really want from you.
What do you need? Can't do that. Sorry.
Why not? Why won't she walk up the hill? This is crazy. Well, maybe we can get her up there like this. Looks like yes. Alright, good. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Lydia. And anyway, there are 2 ore veins up here. 1 moonstone. And 1 quicksilver. Our next target is a big bandit fort. Fort Greenwall. Now, Fort Greenwall has several entrances, which I'm going to show you as we make our way down here. We've looked at Fort Greenwall before, in case you're wondering, but we haven't actually been there yet. I just want to head back down off these hills back to the path we were on. I think that will probably be easiest. Right back to the dead wolves. Somebody's fighting something. Anyway, do note this unmarked location right here. Got a wolf in a cage. It's pretty straightforward, and I'm not certain why it's there, but it's nonetheless interesting, to me at least. And, oh, it looks like I've aggroed some bandits. Ah, trappers. Hostile trappers, apparently. Where the fuck is Lydia when I goddamn need her? Never close by, I know that much. And I think the life drain is going to be enough to kill this wolf any second. So we at least have that. I don't get it. Lydia is usually able to make her way down to me when something like this is happening.
I can take that.
But seriously, Lydia, where the fuck are you? What's this dead spider doing here? How did it get here? Hell if I know. Presumably, Lydia's meandering around somewhere up here. Is it really that tough to walk down the hill? Honestly, how do you tie your shoes in the morning, woman? This is absurd. I just hope I can track those two trappers down again. After I retrieve her fussiness from up here. Seriously, what is wrong with you?
What do you need?
Just walk down the hill.
Okay, got it. Anything else?
She ain't doing it.
Here.
Okay, fine. What if I fast travel to Fallowstone? Will you follow me from there? This is making me angry. There's no reason this should be such a giant pain in the ass. But it is. Anyway. Let's try this again. Once more with feeling. Is Lydia following me? Yes. Thank God. Man alive, that was weird. Well, we got Imperials on the road yet again. That's all good. Let's go find those trappers. They've probably reset so they're fairly near the cage. Oh, but wait. What's going on back here? Oh, sweet! That's a new encounter. One we won't involve ourselves in, but can now take off the list. Should be pretty obvious what we're seeing there. That's Imperials versus Stormcloaks. So, there we go. Alright, good. That's something. Now let's head back this way, yet again. So this path here, what it actually is, it's a long way around between Riften and Shor Stone that if you want it to, avoids avoids passing through Fort Greenwall, which is chock full of bandits. It also affords you the chance to get into Fort Greenwall's back entrance. The Greenwall back entrance is this cave right here. Oh, we found the trappers again. That's good. The Greenwall cave, right there. Alright. Let's go deal with the trappers now. Particularly that we actually have Lydia in tow. There's one. You should probably come down here, Lydia. If you want that to be more than an idle threat. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop running away.
Mercy. I cannot best you.
If you weren't ready to rumble, then why'd you attack me in the first place? One more shot. Come on, Lids. Bam. Alright, good. So, that's done. And this one actually has some useful stuff. Unlike her compatriot. You still following me?
Here.
Good. Alright. Back to the path again. just because I don't actually want to go to Shor Stone yet, but I want to clear the back path before I take the main one through Fort Greenwall. So, past the cave entrance. Oh, hello.
You lead, I'll follow.
Here's Vigilant fighting Atronach. We've seen this one before. But we'll chip in.
I'll see you in pieces.
The Vigilant is typically more than capable of handling the Atronach anyway, but it's still nice to help out. We can take the fire salts. We can verify that the Vigilant has nothing we want before moving on. And to the north you start to see locations. This is yet another path that I don't actually want to take yet. But what I'm looking for is these patches of stone. Here's one, here's another. Just west of here, and I can see one of them already, there are 2 iron veins.
Don't do that.
We're 20 minutes in already. It's amazing how long this stuff takes. Even when I'm only going for useful stuff. Of course, the next major speed increase will be when the crafting loop is complete and I can just kill things myself instead of relying on Lydia. Don't get too excited. We're a ways away from that yet. Now, if we follow this path, you can see eventually it takes us all the way to Shor Stone. Now, I don't so much want to do that yet, but before it hits the main road, I do want to duck up north of it for, take one guess. You're right, a couple of ore veins. I'm actually having a little trouble spotting where they should be. Ah, here they are. Here's one. The other is either north or south of this one. I haven't laid eyes on it yet. I'm thinking south. Yep, there it is. Okay, good. Now we could enter through the Greenwall cave, but I think, in the interest of having the roads fully cleared, I want to head all the way back to the main road, clear it up to and through, well, up to Fort Greenwall, and clear it in a nice, direct, frontal, bandit-murdering assault. Besides, if you do sneak in through the Greenwall cave, you end up popping up through the well in the middle of the courtyard, so it's not like it really affords you the opportunity for some kind of brilliant ambush where you stealth your way through the fort, sneak critting and assassinating bandits one at a time. It's not what happens. You end up in a big fight no matter what you do. So, with all these alt paths finally mapped out and explored, let's return to the main road and start following it north toward Fort Greenwall. The good news is, thanks to our earlier thoroughness, there's nothing left to find. All ore veins are found between here and, actually between here and Shor Stone, believe it or not. We can just keep on trucking. There is Fort Greenwall. I'm going to summon the horse just because I like to make sure I'm keeping track of him. As is usually the case with these forts that are part of the Civil War, it is not discoverable, or it's not clearable, only discoverable. That's a non-issue, though. And we've got 4 different zones to explore after, of course, we deal with the bandits outside. Like this one. Let's just get started. Try to avoid getting sniped. It's always an exercise in figuring out what Lydia's current target is, and helping her finish it off quickly. Alright, that's one plunderer down. I don't like this. Lydia's a pincushion. Damn it. Should have known they'd target switch. And that time I wasn't close enough to connect. You just gonna hide over here? Maybe you're trying to bait him out.
Skyrim belongs to the North.
Oh, well, we killed one right before I got shot in the face. Shit. And say, looks like we may be down to 2. There's a dead thug. There's a dead plunderer. And a dead thug. That's good. Good. That wasn't actually so bad. Now there's one left, one, maybe two exterior bandits left. We need to tag this one. Oh, I was so much happier when you were thinking about going up there and meleeing him.
Still can.
Looks like maybe that'll end up happening anyway. If she's on the same level, I'm not too worried. Of course, if I can put 2 instances of marked for death on him, I'm also not worried about Lydia's chances to win in a shootout. Alright, well, let's look around up here before we descend to go after the body. We're up here at the very top of the Fort Greenwall captain's quarters, where there is a master lock. If I drop down to the mid-level, do note back here there's a novice locked chest, which we'll definitely want to spring. Even if it doesn't have anything particularly great inside. Not much over here. That's fine. That'll take us down to ground level. I want to clear this mid-level first. Oh, over here, we've got Fort Greenwall, the proper zone. Let me do a loop around this structure to make sure I'm not missing anything. Then we'll climb on top of it with the same purpose. Nope, nothing in any of those places. All's well. This little fort top courtyard is clear. I think I didn't pay attention to the interior of this tower, but it looks like there's not anything in here anyway. Let's return to ground level then, where we can see entrance to Fort Greenwall. If we head out the other end, we can find where that plunderer fell after Lydia killed him. We can see the well entrance to the Greenwall cave. You can see here the entrance to the Fort Greenwall prison. And from there we can actually make our way to the captain's quarters. I want to do the Greenwall cave first. We're half an hour in now, but it's all good. Now this place is interesting. In addition to a slew of harvestable glowing mushrooms. That's the first thing. Don't miss the ones on the ceiling either. Here are your ceiling shrooms. There's a spot where we can dive into the water. I'll show that to you in just a second. And those are brushed in. Can't get them. That's fine. More over here. Alright. Here's an expert locked door. Which we want to pick open. Which, naturally, if you were paying attention, you've probably already figured, leads out to the back entrance I showed you near those trappers. Now, I don't really want any part of that, but that's also not quite all there is to this cave. We go back to the main area. There's one spot of deep water where we can dive down. When we do, we find a bunch of mead and wine. We find a chest. And we find a letter. No other markings, so let me take letter off my list. This is one of only two. We know what you've been up to, traitor. If you don't want us ratting you out to the commander for fencing gear from our stores, you'd better meet us by the well at midnight. Should have known a recruit from Riften could never be trusted. And then, I'm actually kind of... Oh yes, there he is. And anyway, apparently, they threw him down the well and he drowned. So, there's that. Charming, isn't it? Now, with that done, I think next we'll do Fort Greenwall, the zone. So let's head in there. Excuse me. Oi.
That it? That's your best? That's your best, huh?
Usual array of bandits. As long as we can keep the archer in dagger mode, there's nothing too dangerous.
This is the end.
I tell you what, in straight melee, Lydia just wins. That's really about all there is to it. Well, the way it's letting these guys with their great swords chain together power attacks is, I admit, a little disconcerting. As is Lydia's uncanny propensity to always switch targets to the one that I haven't marked yet. Yeah, I don't like this. She's been getting hit too hard, too long.
This is what you want, huh? This is the end.
Well, the thug is dead. That's something. Fewer incoming attacks, at least. I gotta get out of here. I kinda knew that was about to happen. Not much I could do about it. Ah, good. If Lydia's out here, that usually means she's fine. Well, let's head inside and try again. Alright, let's try...
Mercy.
Let's try a little less fucking up this time. Oh, come on, Lids.
Thought I heard something.
Get in there. Handle business. There you go. Alright. Plunderer's dead. Ah, there you go. Much better. One-on-one, these poor fuckers don't have a chance. Alright. 2 ways to go. Let's go downstairs first, where that marauder just came from. There's actually a level 1 bandit somewhere in here? That is crazy. Here's a Breton near the fire. If you look in the fire, you can see the bandits have stuffed a couple corpses in there. That's always nice. And this cage has some ingredients in it. Always worth taking. That's it. So now let's do this main level, which is apparently where, among other things, they're stashing the corpses and wagons of the caravans they knock over along the road. Dead Khajiit, 1 and 2. Sorry, I need to get to those sacks underneath you.
Just a scratch.
Was that way too much effort to search the sacks? Probably. Do I regret it? No, I regret nothing. Jesus Christ, Lydia. What are you trying to do? There you go. That's more like it. It'd be even better if you take your axe out and run up and put it through his skull, but especially since he knows power shot, so just hanging back here getting staggered by his arrow fire is not exactly what I'd call productive. Sorry, let's get a second mark on him. That's usually enough. Even if she does keep shooting, it's usually enough. Good. Life drain finished him off. And I won't lie, I was worried there for a second. Anyway, we want to spring this novice-locked cage door. You can see the mage corpse inside. It's actually an alchemist, but we want his Nirnroot and his void salts, absolutely. Alright. We go through here. Here's the toilet. Very nice. Bandit! Oh, sad for you. Now, Lydia, where are you? Really, you're having that much trouble navigating past the wagon? Unbelievable. Have some serious AI clusters. On both sides. In this attempt. He won't leave his tower. Lydia can't get past the wagons. Sorry, the life drain will kill him eventually. I only have 15 minutes left, and there's still 2 zones to do. I had high hopes of getting making some headway inside Shor's stone in this video. That's not going to happen. Oh well. It's all good. Just have to finish this guy off myself. Down he goes. And he clips out of existence. Maybe that's part of the problem. Jesus, Lydia. Oh, alright. There, she made it! Yay! That was hard. Imbecile. Alright, let's head upstairs. I'm just glad that fucker's dead. Anyway, that's it for the main zone. Just check that knapsack if you want to. Otherwise, we can now head out to the prison and the captain's quarters. We'll tackle the prison first. Down at the ground level. As you might suspect, the boss chest is housed in the captain's quarters, so we'll save that for last. Anyway, right through here into the prison, where, as usual, we will have still more bandits to fight. So it goes. I was just checking out this storeroom. Nothing useful here. We got a knapsack here. That's nice. That was quick. That's the kind of turnaround time I like to see. Oh, we got a plunderer here. It'll be a bit before I can mark him, but as long as it's one-on-one, Lydia will be fine. Way past him, you may rapidly notice the exit to the captain's quarters. You may also notice we haven't really seen any actual prison yet. That's down here past the ominous spider webs. All in good time, we need to deal with this plunderer first. Very nice. Alright, good. So to get down to the actual prison, we wind up having to go through, I think, 4 different layers of web. And then you find exactly what you'd expect to. Oh, she made it down. I didn't see her. I thought she had ditched me again. I greatly prefer to keep Lydia between me and the spiders, if I have the option. Anyway, you can check out the cells now. Most of them are unlocked. I don't really recall there being much special in any of them, but I could be wrong. Check out the ones the spiders webbed over, but I think it's the same story. Looks like we did lose a bandit down here. We've read Myths of Sheogorath. And that's apparently all there is. Except, of course, that expert locked door we eyeballed a second ago. Let's check that out and see what's what. Lockpicking to 81. Oh well, can't be helped. Unlocked chest, nothing but gold. Let's head to the captain's quarters. Good news is I think it's just the bandit chief. I don't think there are any more henchmen to fight. So that much is good. Boss chest is in here. That's... oh, just kidding. There's a henchman. A thug. There's the lower level door to the outside.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. It's nothing.
I thought I had marked the chief on the first shout. Oh well.
I'll kill you if I have to. That's the best you can do? Now you'll pay. That it? That your best?
There you go. A little more of that. Chief is down. Not really anything I care about. Lydia's in rough shape, but still confident she can handle a bandit thug with relative ease. Though I wish she would just go up and cleave his face with her axe. Just because I think it takes her longer to shoot, but... alright, now we'll search the thug. We have, of course, read Argonian Account, Book 1. We've read Biography of Baron Zaya. We've read Real Baron Zaya and Brief History of the Empire and To Kiss Sweet Mother and Report Disaster at Ionith. These steel arrows are all worth taking, though. We've read Mace Etiquette. It's a one-handed skill book. There's some loose gold over here. Never mind that. And the boss chest, which has... I think I needed glass boots. And an empty petty soul gem is definitely worthwhile. Alright, let's unlock this now. Just for completion's sake. 6 minutes to go in this video. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yes! Alright, now from here, I want to make my way down. Do I need to offload? No. I just need to remember to fill that petty soul gem when I get a chance. And we'll get one very soon. There's no need to be in any kind of panicked rush about it. Of course, if, say, a wolf just comes charging into the fort like this, it can become even easier. And with that, of course, I need to nick something I can enchant with either water breathing or muffle. Oh, well, how easy is that? Well, I don't want iron. That's too heavy. Hide boots. Perfect. Done. Let's head up to Shor Stone. I meant it when I said there are no more ore veins to find between here and there. We already explored right up to this road from the west when we were clearing Autumn Shade Clearing and the like. Oh, looks like we're going to have to deal with another spider. Yes, it's a little on the annoying side, but that's okay. Mostly annoying because we're having that wonderful glitch where it's like it doesn't load the sound effects for a while. And then the second it does, they all kind of happen in a blur, all at the same time, and then Lydia takes her axe out. Anyway. Here we will get Shor Stone on the map. So we can take it off the discovered locations list. Very small village, very quick to explore and clear out, but we're nonetheless going to save that for the next video.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
However, I do want to check the 3 guards, just in case they've got the amulets I need. I actually want to run just a bit north of town, so I can show you 2 things. First is the back loop, which we already explored all the way up to the main road, but thought I'd remind you of that so you can see how everything fits together. And then if we head just a little bit north, actually if we think of this house as pointing with the corner, there are 2 ore veins right here, a corundum and an iron. And it looks like I'm going to have to watch the animation for the iron. That's alright, I can handle it. Then the last thing I'm going to do is fast travel to Shor Stone to summon my horse. And we'll end the video there, ready to chat with people, make friends, do quests, and explore next time. For now, let's just save and end the video. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. We had some issues with follower AI, but we managed to find the last vigil. We managed to kill those trappers at the unmarked location, and most importantly, we cleared out Fort Greenwall. Next time, we'll visit the friendly people in the small village of Shor Stone. Until then, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please consider clicking an ad, liking, sharing, or subscribing. It would really help me out. Even if you do none of the above, know that I really appreciate the time you spend watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.